someone to your favorite love songs and reminisce the times once again only here at Soulmate Sonata. This is Dreamcast Soulmate Sonata every Saturday from 2 to 4 in the afternoon on Cool FM. This is your station. This is home.
Ang lahat ng drama, ang lahat ng tawanan, musika at anong paman. Magkakasama pa rin tayo mga kalamaw. Sa lungkot at ligaya, tabi pa rin ang iyong paboritong tambayan. Broadcasting live from TVH Group of Networks. Ang iyong hipilan, ang iyong tahanan. Number 1 sa Mega Manila. You are listening to Cool FM, live from Cool Studios. This is koolNews at 4.
Good afternoon, and this is koolNews at 4. And you are listening right here on Cool FM Nationwide and on News Radio 93.1. Let's kick the headlines off, starting with the weather update with the super typhoon Pepito. With Super Typhoon Pepito expected to make landfall on the island province on Saturday, Andes was placed under tropical cyclone with signal number 5, the warning system's highest alert level. In its 2 p.m. advisory, the Philippine Atmosphere, Geophysical and Astronomical Services Organization placed Pepito at 180 kilometers east-southeast of Catanduanes with winds of up to 195 kilometers per hour and gusts of up to 240 kilometers per hour. State meteorologists said the super typhoon was maintaining its west-northwestward path at 20 kilometers per hour when the landfall on Catanduanes imminent on either Saturday evening or Sunday early morning. This development prompted Pakistan to raise tropical cyclone with signal number 5 over Catanduanes. No other provinces or locations were placed in the same alert level. Meanwhile, tropical cyclone with signal number 4 was raised in the following areas, starting with Luzon, the northeastern portion of Camarines, the northeastern portion of Albay, Lilo Islands, the southeastern portion of mainland Quezon, Camarines Norte, the rest of Camarines, the rest of Albay, and the northern portion of Sorsogon. For Visayas, the eastern and central portions of Northern Samar and the northern portion of Eastern Samar. For the signal number 2, with Luzon, the southern portion of Isabela, Quirino, Nueva Vizcaya, the eastern portion of Pangasinan, Aurora, Nueva Ecija, Bulacan, Tarlac, Pampanga, the southern portion of Zambales, Bataan, Metro Manila, Rizal, the rest of Quezon, Laguna, Cavite, Marinduque, Glorias Island, and Ticao Island. For Visayas, we have the central portion of Eastern Samar, the northern portion of Samar, and the rest of Northern Samar. And lastly, for the wind signal number 1, with Luzon, mainland Cagayan, the rest of Isabela, Apayao, Kalinga, Apra, Mountain Province, Ifugao, Benguet, Ilos Norte, Ilocos, La Union, the rest of Pangasinan, the rest of Zambales, Batangas, the northern portion of Occidental Mindoro, including Lubang Islands, the northern portion of Oriental Mindoro, Romblon, and the rest of Masbate. For Visayas, the rest of Eastern Samar, the rest of Samar, Biliran, the northern and central portions of Yete, the northeastern portion of Southern Yete, the northernmost portion of Cebu, including Bantayan Islands, and the northernmost portion of Iloilo. And for Mindanao, we have the northern portion of Dinagat Islands. Earlier on Saturday, the provincial government of Catanduanes ordered forced evacuation of residents from at-risk areas in preparation for the coming super typhoon. And that is the latest weather update of Super Typhoon Pepito. We will continue our coverage, our special coverage on Super Typhoon Pepito continues later. But for now, that is all with the update. Let's get into the rest of headlines. Senator Lauren Lagarda has welcomed the enactment of a measure that designates every August 1 as the araw ng paglalathala at pagtatangyak ng kasarinlan ng Pilipinas, otherwise known as the Backboard Assembly of 1898 Act. Lagarda, the principal sponsor and co-author of Republic Act No. 12073, emphasized that the significance of August 1, 1898 extends beyond being merely a historical date. She said it has represented a crucial moment in Philippine history with the signing of the Acta de Independencia by President Emilio Aguinaldo and around 200 elected municipal leaders from 16 liberated provinces. This event was a widespread affirmation of our independence and democratic ideals as expressed by Apolinario Mambini, Lagarda stated. During the assembly on August 1, over 200 municipal leaders endorsed the Declaration of Independence, which was drafted by Apolinario Mabini himself. The signing symbolized that the Declaration of Independence was not solely a military action but also a civic event. Additionally, the August 1 document notably omitted reference to foreign dependence, concerns that had troubled then President Emilio Aguinaldo in the original June 12 declaration. By commemorating this date, we pay tribute to the sacrifices made by those who fought for our independence and celebrate the lasting legacy of freedom and unity, asserted the four-term senator. Honoring Augusto Uno means recognizing the importance of our history. August 1 will serve as an inspiration for all Filipinos to continue to fight for and generally love our country, she concluded. Santa Rosa City Laguna Representative Dan Fernandez has called for a motu proprio congressional investigation into the administrative and criminal cases filed against police officers involved in former President Rodrigo Duterte's anti-drug campaign, highlighting the impact on low-ranking officers who face legal consequences for actions they claim were orders from their superiors. Fernandez, co-chairman of the Quad Committee and chair of the House Committee on Public Order and Safety, stressed the need to address the plight of affected officers, many of whom are now dismissed or facing charges. Fernandez said during a Quad Committee hearing on Wednesday, I mean, inyong mga kapulisan under my committee, actually, tinitingkan ko na bigyan ng isang motu proprio investigation on this matter kasi na nga ang policy po ng former government ay iyon pong talagang negation neutralization, Fernandez said during a Quad Committee hearing on Wednesday. During the hearing, former Duterte admitted he was unaware of the number of police officers who were dismissed or charged while enforcing his war on drugs, which resulted in thousands of deaths. Fernandez highlighted that some officers were unaware the orders they followed could lead to legal consequences. Many believed they were following lawful directives from Duterte and former police chief na Senator Bato de la Rosa. Fernandez said, sabi na nga ni Chief PNP, maraming mga police ang mga na-dismiss, 185 yung mga na-dismiss, tapos 398 face dismissal. So, paano inyong pamilya nila? Nawalan sila ng jobs, nawalan inyong kanilang life, inyong kanilang dignity as well in following those orders. Soy del Norte, Representative Robert E. Sparrows added that many officers are struggling financially due to legal fees. Pese po sa datos na binigay ni Chief PNP Marvel ay maraming pong miyembro ng PNP ay nahaharap sa mga kasong administratibo at kasong criminal and and nagkalinanggan po sila ng abogado. Barbara said, noting that some officers resort to loans to pay for legal representation. Manila Representative Bienvenida Bendy Abante stressed that the goal of the inquiry would be to assist officers, not punish them, particularly those willing to reveal the truth about the orders. Sa Quadcom naman ay hindi upang pausahan natin ang kapolisiyan kung di para tulungan din natin, Abante said. He also suggested seeking witness protection for officers willing to speak out in coordination with the Department of Justice. Zambales Representative J. Kehum-Yun expressed dismay over the situation of officers who believed they were acting under lawful directives. Again, this case is stemming up from the opinions of presidential directive that ni President Dingdong Kehum-Yun said. So nakakalungkot lang na napabayan yung mga polis. Frontex provided data on the impact of the anti-drug campaign on police officers, showing that 1,286 officers were either killed or wounded, while 214 are facing administrative and criminal cases. Of those, 195 have been dismissed, with 398 others facing possible dismissal. He called on affected officers to share their experiences as part of the inquiry. So nananawagan din po kami sa inyong kaset na kayo, biktima rin kayo rito ng war on drugs, Fernandez said. If ever that you wanted to avail para mandinig po namin kayo, so inibitahan din po namin kayo na makipag-unangyan po kayo sa Quadcom. It is now 4:11 p.m. and we will return with more headlines right here on koolNews at 4 when we return right after this break. We will be right back.
Kids can tell, you're a supermarket. Ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia. MX3 Natural Supplements. Verified with alpha, beta, and gamma mangosteen. MX3. Tunay, natural, at original. People's Bank. Equal banking for the Filipino people. People's Bank of the Philippines is a member of Crosslink and supervised by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Rexona, ang Deo Lotion ng Bayan. Say no to asthma emergencies. And TVH, the home of entertainment. Tutok na sa TVH. Available in high definition via Delsat TV. Bisitahin ang youtube.com/@tvhnetworkph para sa inyong paboritong mga highlights at live shows.
Uy, Dimples! Ako nga to! Wow, naka-EQ pants din ang baby mo? Syempre, may new bubble top sheet para iwas rashes. Naks, yaman din ang features sa presyong abot kaya. Economy, quality, EQ pants. Ikaw na!
Drink responsibly.
Sahod, hindi limo, sweldo, hindi ayuda. Imbes nag-aabot ng barya, bigyan ng dignidad ang ating magsasaka. Samahan niyo ako at ating busugin ang mga nagpapakain sa atin.
Senador Amy Marcos para sa magsasakang Pilipino.
At talagang tuwang-tuwa ka pa sa pagligo sa alulod, ha? Umuwi ka ng bata ka at maligo.
Maghugas ka ng maigi ha. Galing ka pa sa bukid.
Hugasan mo yung kutsara bago mo gamitin. Baka naihian niya ng daga.
Walang pinipiling lugar ang leptospirosis. Sa school, sa daan, kahit pa sa iyong tahanan. Maglinis, magmasid, mag-ingat. Labanan ng leptospirosis. Kung may posibleng exposure, konsul tayo sa pinakamalapit na health facility. Para sa libreng konsulta at reseta, tumawag sa DOH Hotline 1555.
Basta para sa anak ko, ito todo buhos ang nutrisyon.
Dahil ngayon, ang Birch Tree Fortified may tripleng tulong sa kalusugan niya. Helps with immunity, bone health, at brain function. With a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle for those aged 3 and above.
Yan ang Lakas Depensa Plus Support Nutrients.
Araw-gabi tayong dalawa.
With Birch Tree Fortified.
Support nutrients refer to vitamins A and C for immunity, calcium and phosphorus for bone health, and zinc for brain function.
Looking for home appliances that will satisfy your novel experience? Hisense Philippines Incorporated, maker of Hisense, a global brand leader in household appliances dedicated to enhancing consumers' everyday lives in partnership with Magic Appliance. Present Hisense Station 2024. Hisense Station 2024. It's an exclusive Magic Appliance sensational price down offers and big saving deals that surely you wouldn't miss. Hisense Station 2024 proudly introduces Hisense home appliances to every kasama home, such as refrigerators, air conditioners, and washing machines. Now available at Magic Appliance stores at very affordable prices. Get your Hisense home appliances now at Magic Appliance Hisense Station 2024 from October 15 to November 30, 2024 only. Hisense Station 2024 is exclusively brought to you by Hisense Philippines Incorporated and Magic Appliance. Magaandang buhay! Hisense Station 2024 per DTI Fair Trade Permit Number R1-141 and R1-142 Series of 2024.
Land Bank is transforming to serve the nation better. Sa digital innovations, mas napabubuti ang inyong pagbabangko saan man kayo 24/7. We bring financial services and solutions to the unbanked and underserved. Naniniwala ang Land Bank na ang bawat Pilipino ay maaaring mamuhay ng matiwasay at magtagumpay. Together we build a brighter future, from countryside to countrywide. Your future, powered by Land Bank. Land Bank is regulated by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas and a member of PDIC and BancNet.
About ponytail dents, tangles, and frizz? Use Sunsilk Smooth and Manageable every day for 5 times smoother, fragrant hair versus non-conditioning shampoo. Para gandang lugar-ready lahat tayo. Sunsilk.
Happy Puting Pasko from Sir!
Sir Puti-Puti na 2 minutes lang, instant puti na. Sir Instant Bango, Sir Instant Puti.
Based on internal technical tests and cotton after 1 wash. Results may vary.
Sir Puti-Puti na buong pamilya ko.
Sir!
Yo, it's the Saint himself, Dwight Ramos.
Hey yo, Jeremiah, what are you having?
Alam mo na, yung Primera Clase.
Primera Light Brandy.
Primera Classic Night. From Spain, award-winning premium blend.
Smooth. Now this is our Primera Classic Brandy. Primera Light Brandy. Dahil Primera Classica.
Drink responsibly.
Protection
Yakult!
with 8 billion live LCS
Yakult!
that may reach the intestines alive.
Yakult!
Helps improve digestion and boost immunity.
Yakult!
With proper diet and exercise,
Yakult!
Kaya panalo ka dyan.
Pag in the mood for beach, time for Dunkin' Iced Spanish Latte.
Pag sweater weather, time for Dunkin' Brewed Coffee.
Pag nagkayaya ang magbike, time for Dunkin' Iced Americano.
Anytime is Dunkin' Coffee time. My hot and iced coffee for any moment, any vibe, anytime. Eh, ikaw? Time for Dunkin' Coffee, hot or iced.
Done.
Pag crispy pata ang ulam ni Bunso, masakit daw sa ngipin. Aray! Pag laging nagtutoothbrush with Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, ang tibay ng ngipin ko! Versus non-fluoride calcium carbonate toothpaste. Colgate, ngiping matibay. Ngiping palaban. With regular use.
Intra na sa Great Taste Greatest Panalo Raffle Promo para sa chance ka magdaog sa over 3 million pesos worth of cash prizes. Magbaka sa Great Taste Premium Classic at Great Taste White Classic. Magtipon sa mga empty packs kag ihulog ang mga entries sa Dropbox in select stores. Gani, ano pag ginakulat nyo? Intra na! See posters for details. Promo runs from November 1, 2024 to February 28, 2025. DOH FDA CFRR permit number 1115 series of 2024.
You're listening to Cool FM.
#1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide pa!
Welcome back. As we continue our special coverage on Super Typhoon Pepito, we have some updates. Super Typhoon Pepito is approaching peak intensity and is possible to bring catastrophic and life-threatening situation over the northeastern Bicol region on Saturday afternoon, the Philippine Atmospheric Geophysical and Astronomical Services Association said. In its 2 p.m. weather update, Pagkasa said that while the super typhoon is forecast to make a landfall in the vicinity of Catanduanes on Saturday night or early Sunday morning, a landfall scenario over the eastern coast of Camisur will occur during the same peak time frame if it moves slightly sort of forecast track or along the eastern coast of Quezon or around tomorrow afternoon or evening remains. If it moves slightly north of forecast track is not ruled out. Further, Pagkasa added that Pepito will transverse or move near localities of Bicol region, Central Luzon, Quezon, and the southern portions of Iloilo region and Cordillera Administrative region. The weather agency also noted that the super typhoon further intensified, where it was last located 200 kilometers east of Juban, Sorsogon, or 180 kilometers east-southeast of Virac, Catanduanes. It was now tracking a maximum wind speed of 195 kilometers per hour and gustiness of up to 240 kilometers per hour and moving west-northwestward at 20 kilometers per hour. Pagkasa hosted tropical cyclone with signals across the country, with wind signal number 5 being the highest over Catanduanes. This may bring extreme threat to life and property, with wind speed ranging from 185 kilometers per hour or higher. Further, the northern portion of Camisur and the northeastern portion of Alpay were placed under wind signal number 4, where significant to severe threat to life and property may be experienced. Pagkasa also warned that heavy rainfall, severe winds, and storm surge may still be experienced in localities outside the landfall point, and the forecast confidence call. Pepito is expected to bring intense to torrential rainfall, pouring more than 200 millimeters of rain down Bicol region over the weekend. A storm surge warning where peak heights exceeding 3.0 is expected in the next 48 hours over low-lying or exposed coastal communities of the following areas. Here are the list: Iloilo region, Western Coast, Isabela, Central Luzon, Metro Manila, Carla Corazon, Marinduque, Bicol region, Northern Samar, Eastern Samar, and Biliran. Meanwhile, a gale warning was posted over the eastern and southern seaboards of southern Luzon and the eastern seaboard of Visayas. Meanwhile, in the face of threats posed by Super Typhoon Pepito, Bicol authorities evacuated for 57,929 families or 177,189 individuals in the region as of Saturday morning. On Friday, November 15, all 6 provinces of Bicol ordered the preemptive evacuation of families living in houses made with light materials prone to storm surges, flooding, and landslides. Office of Civil Defense Bicol spokesperson Guillermo Alexis Nas said that based on the initial report, 80,804 individuals were evacuated in Albay, 3,891 in Camarines Norte, 20,648 in Camarines Sur, 11,000 in Catanduanes, 6,035 in Masbate, and 54,000 in Sorsogon. Local government units urged the families in vulnerable areas to evacuate as they could not conduct rescue operations to ensure the safety of the personnel. As of 8 a.m. November 16, 1,957 passengers, 720 rolling cargoes, 80 vessels, and 2 more bancas were stranded in various ports of the region after sea travel was suspended on Friday. At 10 a.m., the Philippine Atmospheric Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration said Pepito will dissipate into a super typhoon, tracking maximum sustained winds of 184 kilometers per hour and gustiness of 230 kilometers per hour. It was moving west-northwest at 25 kilometers per hour. Meanwhile, the Communist Disaster Response Office warned via Facebook on Saturday of no rescue during the super typhoon's pending onslaught and urged folks to evacuate. The Environment, Disaster Management, and Emergency Response Office of the Communist Provincial Government sternly asked its constituents to evacuate now since no rescue operation will be undertaken. The Communist and Merdo said in a post on Facebook, right to translate the statement, the typhoon is strong, so go evacuate. Yesterday, OLGU and members of LTRRMC undertook the evacuation the whole afternoon. To those who would not obey, you will be at your own risk. We will not have a rescue since the typhoon is very strong. Your rescue is to go to the evacuation centers now. No rescue in Pepito. Evacuate! And that is the latest weather update regarding the Super Typhoon Pepito, as our special coverage continues later on koolNews at 6 along with koolNews Prime Time. And that is the weather update. Meanwhile, with the Philippine elections for next year, at least 67 candidates in next year's midterm elections in Eastern Visayas have no challengers. Lawyer Mario Corazon Montalana, Assistant Regional Director of the Commission on Elections in Eastern Visayas, announced that most of these unproposed candidates are running for mayor and vice mayor. A governor in Samar, 3 vice governors in Biliran, Yete, and Sarton Yete, and 2 congressmen in Samar are also guaranteed another term due to the absence of opponents. Montalana said the presence of rivals during elections give voters more options. However, the lack of competition may also reflect the people's satisfaction with their current officials. These candidates may be unopposed because their constituents see the impact of the projects and services, she explained. However, having opposing candidates is very healthy as it provides voters with choice, she added. Montalana also clarified that unproposed candidates need just a single vote to be officially declared winners. Without at least one vote, there will be no basis to declare a winner, she said. Records from COMELEC show that Samar has the highest number of unopposed candidates, led by re-electionist Governor Shari Tan and her siblings, Representatives Stephen James Tan and Reynolds Michael Tan. 9 mayors and 11 vice mayors in the province are also running without opponents. Notable unopposed vice mayoral candidates include Rex Gaduman and Corfredo Uy of Calbayog and Catbalogan cities. And yet, their 12 candidates are unopposed, including incumbent Vice Governor Leonardo Javier, alongside 5 mayors and 7 vice mayors. In Northern Samar, 6 mayors and 5 vice mayors are certain to retain their post. Biliran has 9 unopposed candidates led by Vice Gubernatorial candidate Rosaline Espina, as well as 4 mayors and the respective vice mayors. Sarno Yete has 2 mayors and 5 vice mayors running unopposed, while incumbent Vice Governor Rosa Emilia Mercado is set to retain her position. In Eastern Samar, 1 mayor and 2 vice mayors are also running without opposition. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now 4:29 p.m. and that concludes this broadcast of koolNews at 4. As always, once again, our special coverage on Super Typhoon Pepito continues later with koolNews at 6 and koolNews Prime Time along with for more news and headlines. Until then, I am Caro, and this has been Cool News at 4. We will see you later at 6 p.m. Take care and mabuhay, and also stay safe. Goodbye for now.